Hi there, my name is Angelina Antonetta, and my project is on bird richness and abundance of microhabitats in City Park, Fort Collins, Colorado. The reason why I chose to do this project is because urbanization causes habitat fragmentation, habitat loss, disruption to natural areas, influencing bird populations and their distribution. Green spaces are important in urban areas because they provide substitutes for lost habitat. Studying urban green spaces and the diversity and abundance of bird species in different areas can inform future conservation actions. My solution was to study City Park, an urban remnant in Fort Collins, and its microhabitats, providing insight into the species each microhabitat can support and the richness and abundance of each area, as well as the diversity index. Previous studies show that green areas, mostly woody plants, are crucial to support bird diversity in parks. Additionally, bodies of water enhance habitat quality and support greater bird diversity. Complex park shapes can contribute to greater species diversity. Generalist species are most successful in urban environments because of large clutch size, residual brain size, and a general diet. There's no direct trend between relative abundance and urban remnant size. However, species richness increases as remnant size increases. Therefore, from these articles, I developed my predictions that City Park as a whole may have a high abundance of birds, but lower species richness. The lake biome may result in higher bird abundance due to the bodies of water, enhancing habitat quality and allowing for greater bird diversity. And if there's a greater abundance of generalist species at City Park, the species richness will be lower. So my overall question was, what is the richness and abundance of birds at microhabitats in City Park? And what is the overall diversity of City Park? The methods I used are, I counted bird species and I recorded the bird species and quantities at 3 different microhabitats, the lake, forest, and grassy habitat, on 2 different days at the same collection period beginning at 6:20 in the morning. After I recorded both of these surveys, I put all my raw data into a table, and then I calculated the Shannon Diversity Index from each microbiome, and then I averaged all of those values to get a complete Shannon Diversity Index of City Park. The graphs were made in Excel to show the different species present in each microhabitat to compare them across each survey. Figure 1 shows the Shannon diversity. It's part of the results. So it displays that the forested microhabitat has the highest Shannon diversity. And then figure 2 also illustrates the forested microhabitat has the greatest species richness, and the lake microhabitat has the lowest species richness. The grassy microhabitat is at an intermediate richness. Figure 3 illustrates the abundance of species across each microhabitat, and the different colors correspond to the microhabitat. I really wanted to make sure that they were all around the same color. I'm noticing now in figure 1 that the grassy microhabitat, the green's a little bit lighter than the other greens, so I apologize for that. But overall, 16 species were detected across the lake, forest, and grassy microhabitats. I've already said the forest microhabitat is the highest. The lake had the greatest abundance of 64 and 60 birds, dominated by waterfowl including the American pelican, the double-crested cormorant, Canada goose, it was really cool to see the great blue heron there. There were only two, and I was kind of wondering if they were resident species because I saw the same ones each day. I'm thinking at least. The forested habitat, showed moderate abundance but had the highest richness of 10 species. The generalist species include Canada goose, American robin, European starling, occurring across multiple microhabitats. The microhabitat structure, these are my conclusions, has a strong impact on shaping bird communities and parks. The lake microhabitat plays an important role in providing vegetation, food to forage, sites for shelter and nesting, as well as enhancing habitat quality, which can attract an array of birds to urban parks. The forested habitat supports high richness and diversity by providing complex vegetation. Generalist species contribute to moderate overall diversity, though they limit species evenness. Habitat variety supports more species across a park because these birds can occupy more niches. And future studies could involve longer sampling periods, conducting surveys at different times of day, and accounting for hard-to-detect species, and to cover a larger area because City Park is 31 hectares. That's my presentation. Please let me know if you have any further questions. This was a really fun thing to do, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. So, thank you.